kind of feel like even when I'm on my own, I have myself to answer to. That's just how I see the world.
What does that even mean?
There's like two components to me. It's not just me acting, it's me being responsible for what I act.
Do you question some of the embodiment of sensuality, even in a solo session?
Yes, I'm always observing at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's fascinating.
So I feel like I always have an audience, which I guess is why it's a genuine question.
No, it's the one time that I really let myself, for lack of a better word, get ugly.
Yeah.
Like really ugly.
Yeah.
And
ugly can also be a beautiful thing to observe.
Completely.
Yeah.
But
that's why I say mine is nothing like velvet.
Right, nothing like a sea of velvet. There were so many. One of them was, another one was an astral projection.
Oh, good for you. Mine is like, it's exactly like that warehouse in Under the Skin, but it's like almost even more of a void, and it's like a scream.
A void and a scream.
It's a scream and a void at the same time. That's probably my version of an orgasm. How would you describe yours?
My first true orgasm made me realize that it's so much more of a roar.
Okay.
You know, I remember very clearly that instance where like you feel how physical it is and how it unfolds. It unfolds in the nervous system. It begins in, you know, for me, it begins in the pleasure center, the area being activated. But it's something that runs like neon and electricity all the way to my fingertips. And then when you think about a wave crashing against rocks, I kind of feel that roll over at the very tip of my fingers. And it comes back into itself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So for you, it's really about seeing the edges of who you are. And
Yeah.
for me, it's like the disappearance of it in a way. Maybe that's why we get along.
That is so beautiful and poetic. I hope that you write that down and share it at the next event. That's beautiful. And
Would you like me to read?
I would love you to read.
I wonder what I would read. Would you give me something to read, or do people read their own stuff?
There's two options.
Okay.